name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. They call me El Scorcho in the streets lately, especially when you win 11 out of your last 13 games. Sitting here with my co-host, the Big Skipper. They call him the chiropractor because he's known to straighten people out. Good morning, Skip.
I sure do, my friend. And shout out to heaven, where my grandmother is right now. She would have been 92 years old today, Steve Stevens.
Unbelievable.
Hey, grandparents are extremely important, and my grandparents were very, very important in my life. They helped to raise me.
I was just going to say, your grandma raised you pretty much, right?
Well, shout out to my mom who raised me for sure, but my grandmother definitely was a major influence, and my grandpa taught me everything I know as a man. And every day on January 30th, I think of Grandma up there in heaven, kicking ass like she did here on earth. Shout out to Grandma, would have been 92 years old today. I love you, never will forget you, and keep kicking ass in heaven, Grandma.
Sex. Speaking of heaven, shout out to my dad that's up there looking down on me as well. And speaking of heaven, boy, I've been getting a lot of blessings coming my way lately.
You ain't lying.
I mean, guys, as you know, the TV show is 100% for sure. It's greenlit. We're filming at the end of February. As of right now, it's Sports Betting 101 with Steve Stevens. It's pretty much going to educate America, not only what it means for sports betting to be legal, but I'm going to show you guys how to make money doing it. Give you the ins and outs of the business and show all you amateur sports bettors how to absolutely get paid and mix a little bit of my life. It's going to be similar to Money Talks. However, no video poker, no drugs, no personal salesman's life stories, no Paula's ugly-ass tits out, no Pirelli acting like he's the man when he's nothing. A strictly educational video for sports bettors that want to learn not only about the industry, but actually how to make money doing it.
No one-legged men wrestling in a bar.
No.
No puking at the horse stables.
Nothing
like that.
Nothing like that. Strictly professional.
Strictly business and professional.
To teach you guys out there the ins and outs of the business, want to give a shout-out to Danny Greenberg, over at William Morris Agency.
Yes.
The reason why I keep getting blessings is it's one thing we got greenlit for our show to hit the air and to film, but come to find out that Mr. Greenberg wants to do a motion picture about my life.
I saw the email myself.
Well, anyway, you know, I'm sure people seen the movie Two for the Money.
Yes.
Shout out to my boy Brandon Lang, Stu Feiner, or whatever.
Yeah.
However, not to put them down, their movie is actually what me and you actually do in real life.
Absolutely.
Like their movie is what we actually really do.
Correct.
So my movie is going to be what we do with some added in shit. Should be, but anyway, they're talking about hiring the best producers, the best screenwriters, and having grade A actors, talking about Wahlberg playing my role.
I saw the email, my friend.
So, like I said, guys, you know, 2020 is going to be gigantic for me. Not only are we going back on TV with a docuseries, but working on a motion picture that's going to be in the movies.
Insane in the membrane.
All about Steve Stevens and his life. So we got some great things coming. VIP Sports is going to a whole nother level. Not to mention, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get the job done and, you know, entertain you guys and educate you. January 30th already, brother.
It's amazing. It's just time waits for no one, my friend.
No, it doesn't. 2020, podcast number 252. Our show airs every Thursday night. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Skip, tell them about advertising opportunity.
I've told you time and time again.
Hey.
Sports betting is absolutely booming. It's become legal all over the country. God bless America for that. And that being said, you probably want to be part of the sports betting industry as soon as possible. We have an opportunity for you. If you want to be a sponsor of our podcast, we have over 15,000 subscribers. We are the #1 sports consultants in the business, period. If you're in the sports betting game, you definitely know who we are. And we have an opportunity, and you might want to jump in on the ground level right now before the shit really picks up. If you're watching and listening to the podcast, you own a small business, you work at a company that might be interested in getting involved in this booming sports betting industry and being a sponsor, contact us, send an email to advertising@vipsportslasvegas.com, and we'll get right back to you with all the details. As far as the show goes today, we got a little shame on you segment. We're going to go over a couple of prop bets for Super Bowl weekend, college basketball, of course, some hockey trends, and some NBA trends. If you want to get a hold of us, we're sports betting consultants. We help people make money. We have the proven formula for success. We have a team of experts, not just here in Vegas, but all around the country, dedicated to making sure we get paid and we get the money more times than not. If you want to get a hold of us, talk about how we can help you and help your bankroll and how we can make you a better sports bettor, provide a second or third income for you when it comes to sports betting, easiest way to reach us, call 877-220-6540. We'd be happy to discuss some business with you. If you're looking for a free pick, if you want to test the water, say, hey, I'd like to get a free pick from these guys, see what they're all about, just go to our website. Our website is vipsportslasvegas.com. There's packages on there that you can get involved with. We're here for all levels, all shapes and sizes of sports bettors, whether you're new to the sports betting business or whether you've been in the business for 20 years betting games. Doesn't matter if you're betting $100 or you're betting $10,000. We have a plan for you, and we're more than willing to help you beat your bookie's ass.
And if you're watching the podcast on YouTube, make sure you join the live chat we have on the first airing of each episode. We pre-tape the podcast, but we're always on the live chat, willing to mix it up with you guys, answer questions. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and when you click on the subscribe button, make sure you also click on that bell. That way you choose to receive notifications to all the videos that we post. As always, we appreciate all your thumbs up. We read every one of your comments. And for the couple hecklers out there that put the thumbs down, man, boss up a little bit, man. There's more to life than stalking our podcast just to put a thumbs down. You know what I mean, Kenny? Anyway, you can also listen to the VIP Sports Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, or simply just ask Alexa to play the VIP Sports Las Vegas podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at VIP Sports LV. Speaking of Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, guys, somebody has hacked into our Instagram. I don't know. Have you noticed the corny-ass fucking comments that we get on there?
Yeah, from like across the seas.
Fantastic. Yeah. Your post is beautiful.
Yeah.
Guys, that's not me. I'm not all about buying fake fucking comments, all right? That shit is disgusting, and my buddy Joe, who runs my social media, has been trying to get that off for several days. I don't know why somebody would spend money on my account to get me comments.
Who knows?
Well, obviously, because people know they're robo-comments and they're trying to make me look dumb. However, you can never make me look dumb, bud. It is what it is. So whoever's out there haunting and stalking my social media, whoever's putting fake Instagram posts up and stuff like that and making fake accounts, you could try to sabotage our new show all you want, but little dicks like you will never get in the way. You understand? I'm a bona fide Hollywood, bossed-up motherfucker, and they know me, they know my record, they know what I've done, and they're ready for me to come back.
We're bossed up in more ways than Hollywood.
That's a fact. Shout out to Jay Prince. Shout out to the Rap-A-Lot Mafia out there and everybody else involved. If you don't want to call us directly, just direct message me. It's the easiest way to get a hold of me. And like I said, if you haven't got your Absolute Blowout Winner shirt yet, it's about time. You need to make sure you show that swagger out there. Go to our website at absoluteblowoutwinner.com. Pick up your Absolute Blowout Winner shirt or sweatshirt today.
And for all you guys and gals that have already got your Absolute Blowout Winner merchandise, what a perfect weekend to sport that at all the Super Bowl parties.
Oh, you ain't lying. Right. Abso-fucking-lutely. Let's get right back into the show. We got one big trend, okay, guys? So listen closely. Since 1995, there have been 18 Super Bowls where one team has won more games than the other team.
Right.
The team that won the less games is 15-2-1 against the spread. Do I need to go over that again? The team that won less games is 15-2-1 against the spread.
It's really simple. Really, really simple. Heading into the Super Bowl.
Correct.
The team that has the fewer number of wins going into the Super Bowl
15-2 against the spread.
Is 15-2-1 against the spread. and 18 attempts. So the team that has
That's 90%.
15, 2-1. So the team with the least amount of wins heading into the Super Bowl, 15 covers out of 18 tries. Only 2 losses and 1 push. That would be the Kansas City Chiefs.
That is correct.
It's just a trend. That doesn't mean we're betting the Chiefs. That doesn't mean we're telling you to bet the Chiefs. It's just a trend.
15-2, the team that won lesser games, and this year the Chiefs won less games than the 49ers.
It's an interesting trend.
It is. Super Bowl props, by the way, is brought to you our boys over at Goody's Original Popcorn.
Yes.
Goody's Original Popcorn is the perfect snack to have at your Super Bowl party this Sunday. Made fresh daily and shipped from their factory in Las Vegas, Goody's delivers delicious handcrafted, gluten-free popcorn with high-quality ingredients, mouth-watering flavors, and a simple mission to bring families together. It's now your last chance to place an order with Goody's to be entered into a drawing to win an authentic NFL helmet of your favorite team. All you have to do is go to goodieslv.com by this Saturday, get yourself set up with some delicious popcorn. Your name will be automatically entered into the contest. The more orders you make, the more entries you get. So head over to goodieslv.com today and use the promotional code VIP Sports, all one word, when placing your order. I will announce the winner of the NFL helmet on Instagram during the halftime show of the Super Bowl.
And when you order your popcorn over there at goodieslv.com, you have to make sure you put VIP Sports in the promo code. That's the only way you're going to get entered into the contest.
And guys, there's a good percentage of you women that fucking helmet. It's not like there's hundreds of thousands of people that are buying the popcorn. So you have a real good chance to win a very expensive helmet.
Probably like a 1 in 80, 1 in 100 chance.
Correct.
No, I mean, not a bad odds on a little drawing for like a $250, $300 NFL authentic helmet.
Spend $50 on some popcorn that you already won anyway.
Yeah.
And fucking get a chance to get a helmet.
Possibly win a $300 helmet.
Let's move it.
And if you don't win the helmet, maybe you'll get some helmet after the game.
That's right. Some dome. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's go over some props just for shits and giggles. You know, it's Super Bowl. The coin toss. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails never fails.
I'll take head, but I like the tail. You know
me
what I mean?
too. Yeah, I'll take head, but I like the tail as well.
Who the fuck bets on a coin toss? You got to be fucking sick in the head, bro.
Yeah. Well, here's another one. Demi Lovato's previous 5 national anthems went under 2 minutes, except for the one with my boy Money May versus the Connor match. Here's the question: will this anthem performance be over or under 2 minutes?
Well, there's a way we can manipulate that.
We can manipulate it, but I would say right off the bat, I guess it would depend if she's on cocaine or not. You figure if she's out there on an 8-ball, she might be woo, 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 put the little extras on it. You know what I mean?
She does like the powder, right?
Right. Oh, she loved the powder, almost died, but supposedly she's clean and sober. So I'm asking you guys, you think the national anthem is going to go less or more than 2 minutes?
I wonder if she's going to get... I just thought of something. You think Poppy lasted more over or under 2 minutes with that broad last night?
Oh, under. Well, you never know. If he was on a couple of those pain pills that he's prescribed, you know, you can fuck for a long, long time without busting. So
that chick he picked up was pretty hot, though.
She was okay, but, I mean, did he get his nut off before 2 minutes or after? It's probably going to be even money, right?
He was probably dribbling down his leg before he even...
Right at 2 minutes,
before he even got her bra off.
Absolutely. So
did
you have to work the bra off, or did she just pull the panties down like a good girl? Well, that's what you're supposed to do. A true OG just takes her own pants down. You know what I mean?
You ain't lying. So there's the best prop bet of the weekend.
Absolutely.
Did Poppy's experience last night go over or under 2 minutes with that broad he picked up at PT's?
Of strictly pumping, under 2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes, without a doubt.
No doubt about it.
But anyway, you know, this is an interesting prop bet. I never could understand how they actually take bets on something like this that could be totally manipulated.
Oh, of course it's
like. I mean, I'm going to venture to say the sports books are not taking probably more than like $100 bet on this, because I mean
you could easily get to Demi Lovato and one of her friends and find exactly how long she's singing, what she rehearsed, and what they're doing.
That's what I mean. I mean, I can't imagine her taking more than $100 bill on that.
That's why
why do you even put that prop bet out there? Because, like you said, if somehow you could get her an 8-ball.
Oh yeah. You could definitely manipulate the line a little bit for sure.
Yeah, but she might be spooked out, though, and then want to just get out of there real quick.
Well, prop bets, like I said, to me, they're a joke anyway. We've said it throughout our whole career. The only thing that they can prop are my nuts right on the bookie's chin.
Right. I do love 2 prop bets.
Well, here's another one. Number of J-Lo wardrobe changes during halftime, over or under 2.5? I say over.
Well, that's another one that you can.
I say over.
You can easily get that information.
Absolutely.
Just talk to A-Rod and fucking ask him, what's going on. And I mean, that's something that you can easily find out. I mean,
but you can't bet a lot, so I mean, it gives the guys a little action. I'm sure you can get an offshore book to take probably 500 on these.
Well, if you're betting that, you're fucking out of your mind anyway.
Anyway, let's just go over them because it ain't even worth breaking down. Total of players with pass attempts, over or under 2.5?
I always like that one.
Yeah?
I've bet the over on that in the Super Bowl probably 4 or 5 times. Guess how many times I won?
4 or 5 times.
None.
None?
No. It's a fucking trap bet, really. It's a trap prop. Over or under number of players that will attempt a pass. It's always 2.5, right?
Right, because it's never more than 2.
Yeah, it's the 2 starting quarterbacks are the only ones that ever throw it. But I mean, think about this. Let's just say they muff a snap, right, on a punt.
And he runs around and throws.
And the punter has to pick it up and throw it.
That's an attempt.
Or yeah, of course it is. Or on like an extra point, right? They a bad snap or a bad hold on the extra point, and the holder has to pick it up and like fucking run and try to throw with it. Or even more simple, what if one of the quarterbacks gets fucking injured and the backup has to come in? Well, obviously the backup's going to attempt to pass at some point.
Correct.
So I've always been sucked in on that prop.
And lost every time.
I've lost every time. I bet it like 4 or 5 times. Over 2.5 players to attempt to pass in the game. You would think it appears to be like an easy bet. I've got sucked into it, like I said, at least 4 or 5 times, and I've lost that ticket every fucking time.
How about this one? Patrick Mahomes, over or under 400 yards? I say under.
Under.
Under for sure. Which team will score first?
Who cares? The chicken or the egg?
Exactly. Shortest touchdown of the game, over or under 1.5 yards?
That's another paparazzi fucking prop. That's what she said. Over or under 2.5 inches.
Yeah. Will the first offensive play of the game be a run or a pass?
Who gives a fuck?
Nobody does. Anyway, let's just get right into college hoops, which is brought to you by...
One other prop bet that I get sucked into every fucking year.
What?
And I refuse. I'm not going to do it this year, so it'll probably come in. There's a prop bet on will there be a score? Will either team score in the last 2 minutes of the first half?
Yes.
The yes is minus 400.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So I always take a chance on the no at plus like 280 or plus 300. There's a big take back on the other side, usually like 100, right? So you could get like plus 280 or maybe even plus 300 if you shop around.
That's a nice little $100 bill for a no.
Yeah, you can get 3-1 on no score in the last 2 minutes before halftime. I've been sucked into that bet at least 5-6 times as well.
You bet yes, right?
I bet no.
Oh, you bet no.
No, I go for the value at plus
correct
3-1.
Well, that's what props are all about.
Yeah,
taking a shot.
I'm not going to lay minus.
Don't put too much effort into these educated decisions. Just guess and try to win some money. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to lay minus 400
on anything.
To on a score in the last 2 minutes. However, that bet has been absolute gold, guys.
You know what?
Someone always scores in the last 2 minutes before halftime in the Super Bowl. Generally in every game, really. In the Super Bowl, always. And I've been a sucker and have taken the no on that bet, like I said, 5-6 times, trying to get that 3-1 payday.
Right.
And it just doesn't fucking come in. They always score in the last 2 minutes. So listen, guys, if you're looking to lay $4,000 to make an easy $1,000, there will be a score in the last 2 minutes of the first half, unless I decide not to bet it this year and take
and there will be, yeah,
exactly. And then there won't be.
Won't be. But anyway, I got to retract my statement. I said that you and I would never bet a minus 400. Well, that's a lie. There's one person that you bet minus 400 on, and that's Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd,
Jr.
yeah, absolutely.
So. You do like making money, correct? I'm Steve Stevens. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie. I'm the Bookie Killer. Whether you're here in town on business or to flat out gamble, don't forget, sports betting is a multi-billion-dollar industry and you deserve your fair share. Call 877-220-6540 or go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com, mention this ad, and get a $500 personal play absolutely free. See you in the winner's circle. Anyway, guys, College Hoops is brought to you by Blue Chew. Not to bring paparazzi back up again, but Poppy, how'd that Blue Chew work for you? Amazing? Did it kick in right away or what? Now, was your dick hard like nonstop or it just got the job done? Like when you were done fucking, did you still have a boner or?
Well, it only lasted 1 minute and 32 seconds.
Yeah, so the pill only needed to last 2 minutes. You know what I mean?
The problem is you bust a fucking nut. The Blue Chew was so strong. You bust a nut, you come back out, you're still you're walking around with a hard on for another fucking 45 minutes.
But we're pleased to have Blue Chew as a sponsor.
Yeah,
we're pleased to welcome Blue.
Sorry. Guys, listen.
You're fucking the read up big time.
No. Actually, I'm going to give them a bonus read.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
These guys are thinking right now, what the hell are you talking about? We have a new sponsor called Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Paparazzi has agreed to be the first guinea pig, and it worked out real well for him. Now, the boss here is going to tell you who Blue Chew is, and we welcome Blue Chew as a new sponsor to the podcast.
That's right.
Let him have it, Blue Chew.
Well, now, if any show talks about sex, it's definitely us. We're talking about the reverse crab, hitting her asshole, hit the ass, keep your cash. That was our motto for NBA players, still is.
Absolutely.
We talk about a lot of sex, so listen up. It's time to increase your performance and get an extra boost of confidence in bed. Blue Chew is the first chewable alternative with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. You can take them anytime, day or night, and they work twice as fast as a pill that you swallow. So you'll be ready to go when that special someone is in the mood to go down and get down. Blue Chew is prescribed online by licensed physicians, so you don't have to go to the doctor or get a doctor's visit or any of that shit or wait in line at the pharmacy. It's made in USA and ships right to your door in a discreet package.
Nice.
And right now, Blue Chew is offering a special deal for the fans of the VIP Sports Podcast. Go to BlueChew.com and use my promotional code VIP and get your first shipment absolutely free with no haggle and no hassle.
Wow.
All you got to do is use the promotional code VIP and you'll only pay the $5 shipping. So up your swagger, up your cock size, and be like Steve Stevens, in and out of the bed with Blue Chew.
Wow.
But, however, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm 45 years old. I still wake up with rock hard boners. When it's time for me to fuck, I can fuck.
Absolutely.
I don't eat pills. I don't eat anything like that. However, if I was in a situation with a limp cock, best believe I'm going right to Blue Chew as my alternative.
So, wow, what you just said is amazing. Guys, you can try Blue Chew out for free.
$5 shipping.
All you got to do
for a rock hard cock.
All you got to do is put our promo code in there. Go to BlueChew.com.
How many wives and ladies that are listening to us are going to, who do you think is going to order more, the guys or the women that want their guys' dick hard?
The women, probably.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of women order for sure.
There's a lot of limp dicks out
there. They might
there.
be sneaking it in their coffee and some more shit. Try this Blue Chew, baby. It's this new gum. I want you to try it out a little bit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. But anyway, listen, what a great promotion. Go to BlueChew.com. If you got to put in the promo code VIP, that's how you're going to get a free sample. You can get a free sample absolutely free with no haggle and no hassle by using the promo code VIP. All you got to do is pay the $5 to have it shipped, and you're trying out Blue Chew.
And pounding the fuck out of your bitch reverse crab style all fucking day long.
Unbelievable,
Hit
guys.
it from the back, the front, side to side, every angle you could possibly do.
Welcome aboard, Blue Chew.
Let's recap. Let's get right into it. We said North Texas result. North Texas hasn't lost a game against the spread since fucking January 2nd.
8 straight.
8 straight covers. They're now 16-4 overall against the spread.
The North Texas Mean Green. We've told you about them probably 3 or 4 times in the past 4 or 5 weeks. And all they do is just continue to cover.
Well, we've told them.
8 straight covers for North Texas college basketball team. And 16-4 against the spread this year. Wow.
You know what else we told you guys? Arkansas State. Guess what the result was? The Red Wolves won both games against the spread following last week's podcast. Arkansas State is now 15-5 against the spread this season.
If you just take those 2 teams that we've been talking about on the podcast,
pick up a light 30 units
for the last month, North Texas and Arkansas State. All you've been doing is just cleaning up and cashing tickets. Money management, discipline, guys. The power of information. It's the strongest commodity in the world. If you're not cashing in on this, you're on the fucking sidelines, man. Winners do what losers don't want to. Remember that.
People say love is the strongest force on the universe. Get the fuck out of here. Information is, for sure.
Cash.
We said 2 weeks ago, watch for South Dakota State. The result, the Jackrabbits were fucking like Jackrabbits and won both games since last week's podcast.
They must be on the blue chew.
Yes, they are. They're now 16-6 against the spread after beating Oral Roberts last night by 15 points as a 5-point underdog.
So, South Dakota State Jackrabbits, 5-point underdog last week. We told you about this team 2 weeks ago on the podcast. Their last game, plus 5 points, they won outright by 15.
They're definitely Jackrabbit pounding the shit out of their competition, that's for sure.
I mean, guys, if you're listening, you're cleaning up. And if you're calling in for these promotions that we run every week, you're cleaning up. And by the way, we got a Super Bowl promotion this weekend. It's $149. You call this Friday, 877-220-6540. You'll get college basketball and NBA basketball Friday and Saturday to pad your bankroll for Super Sunday. And then we're going to tell you our opinion on the Super Bowl for this Sunday, obviously. So you're going to get Friday and Saturday's college basketball to pad your bankroll, and then Sunday's Super Bowl, you'll know where Steve is putting his money on the Super Bowl this Sunday for $149. Super Bowl weekend. 877-220-6540. The time is now, guys. Make some money and cash in.
We also said Gonzaga to the over. The result, Gonzaga went over against the Pacific Tigers and moved to 17-5 to the over on the entire season.
Mark Few's got them scoring points once again.
We said take Oregon at home to the over. The result, Oregon went over twice at home since last week's podcast, and the Ducks are now 12-3 to the over at home on the year.
The Oregon Ducks at home, 12-3 to the over.
What's so powerful here, guys, is what you need to understand is that's why Skip and I don't preview every game. It's not our job to be ESPN reporters and tell you about their personal life, tell you about their injuries, and recap every team. We give you fucking information on teams that cover against the spread that make you fucking money. And when you recap everything that we said, we're giving you guys more golden nuggets and free information that you can get anywhere on the fucking planet.
And it's not just information. It actually wins.
Correct.
Listen, you can listen to other sports shows and other podcasts, you know, and have them throwing darts with your fucking money. Or you can listen to this podcast for the last 5 years. We've got to be at least, and this is no joke,
up a couple hundred units.
We got to be at least 70% on the trends and the golden nuggets we give out in this podcast consistently for years now.
And men lie, women lie. Just rewind all the fucking shows. The proof is in the pudding.
That's it. Just go back and watch. I mean, just as recently as the last 2-3 weeks, we've given you North Texas, Arkansas State, and South Dakota State. We told you to watch those teams, and they just keep fucking covering. I mean, what more can we do for you? We told you the Gonzaga over has been fucking gold. We told you the Oregon Ducks, when they play at home, the overs have been golden, and they just keep going over at home.
2 more wins, 2 more overs since the last podcast.
Exactly.
Anyway, guys, it is what it is. Stay focused, listen up, and we want to help you. That's our job. NHL segment. We're going to talk about some first period overs, which is a gold mine, guys.
Yes.
Anaheim Ducks, 13-2 their last 15 games to the over first period.
There you go.
Edmonton Oilers, 33-16 overall. Colorado, 13-17. Coyotes, 18-6 at home. And both Rangers and Blackhawks, both 8-2 in their last 10 games, first period total.
So you got the Anaheim Ducks, the Edmonton Oilers, the Avalanche, and the Coyotes. All just kicking ass in the over 1.5 goals in the first period of their games. You play those 4 teams, Ducks, Oilers, Avalanche, and Coyotes, over 1.5 goals in the first period, and you're just cleaning up. You're paying the mortgage, you're paying the car payments, you're paying your alimony, you're paying your child support, you're buying a fucking vacation home, and your bookie is just fucking hating you right now.
That's a fact. And don't forget about the Rangers and Blackhawks, both 8-2. That's a 16-4 trend right there, bud.
Last 10 games for the Rangers and the Blackhawks, 8-2 to the over 1.5 goals in the first period. And if your bookie doesn't take first period totals in hockey, then find another book. Just say they're a dime a dozen.
That's a fact. Let's move on to the NBA segment. We said for weeks bet Oklahoma City. The result, Oklahoma City went 3-1 against the spread since last week's podcast.
It's amazing.
Oklahoma City is now 19-5 against the spread on the road.
Wow.
We said Detroit Pistons to the over. The result had 5 straight overs since last Thursday. The Kings, Memphis, Brooklyn, Cleveland, and Brooklyn again last night. 5 straight fucking overs. We told you to pound the over every game. I don't know.
Just 7 days ago, we told you the Pistons overs have been gold mines. Since we told you that last Thursday, they've covered 5 straight overs. How this podcast isn't being promoted
with millions of views, I don't get it.
How in the hell is it that we don't have 150,000 views?
Especially when we have the realest information on how to make money.
How is it that the sports betting world hasn't fucking gotten tuned with this podcast?
I have no idea.
Which is an absolute...
Well, the college kids definitely have. Where's the whales at?
An absolute gold mine. An absolute source of knowledge.
We featured the Minnesota Timberwolves in our Shame on You segment last week for not covering at home.
Right.
Guess what the result was there? Minnesota lost 3 games at home straight. It's almost unbelievable, isn't it?
It is actually unbelievable.
A few weeks ago, we said Washington Wizards to the over on the road. The result, Washington Wizards are 12-2 to the over on the road in their last 14 games.
Is that good enough? Listen, guys, we can't do any more for you. It's Super Bowl weekend.
It is.
Okay?
It's time to have a good time.
It's Super Bowl weekend. Everything's funny when you're making money. It's not too funny when you're not. When the bookies hunt you down every week for his envelope, life is not good. Makes life miserable. Makes things miserable at the house. The kids are mad at you. You're mad at them for every little thing they do. The wife don't want to fuck. She don't even want to be around you. She's probably fucking that dude from work or the guy down at the from the gym.
Or the teenage construction worker.
Right. Or the neighbor.
Somebody.
Okay? When you come home from work and the dog's biting you in the fucking ankles, your own dog that you feed, okay? That's because you're losing and the bookie keeps taking your fucking money. Life is miserable.
And life's too short to be losing.
Listen, when you're making money, everything's fucking funny. And life's a whole lot better, my friend. And people are real jealous and real envious. And you just smile and buy them lunch every now and then or a drink, okay? You've been watching this podcast for 5.5 years and you still haven't called. Or if you're new with the podcast, give us a call. 877-220-6540. $149. You'll get Friday and Saturday's college and pro basketball to help build your bankroll for Super Sunday. And we'll tell you where Steve's money's at for the Super Bowl on Sunday. $149 for the entire weekend. Let's make some money together. Give us a call. Stop all the nonsense. Stop all the procrastination. Be proactive and get the job done. Give us a call this Friday. Let's start making some money together.
He pretty much summed everything up, guys. It's Super Bowl weekend. I want everybody out there to have a great time. I want to make sure nobody drinks and drives. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Better yet, I don't want you to hurt one of my family members or anybody else's family for that matter. Want to give a shout out to all the troops. We appreciate you guys supporting our country, allowing us to go out and party. And for you guys that want to know if I'm going to be in Hawaii, I changed my flight to Hawaii. I don't leave till Monday. So all you people in town that want to deal with Steve Stevens, I will be here for Super Bowl Sunday. I'm actually hosting a party that I'll probably put on Instagram Live Saturday if you guys want to come join us and have a good time and party and, more importantly, make money. Like I said, guys, I'm so blessed right now. Things are starting to go my way. I've told you guys in my motivation 101s throughout the years, if you're in a dark place, things aren't going your way, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm a perfect example. 6 months ago, my dick was in the fucking dirt. I didn't care about millions of dollars. I didn't even care about going to work. I had a horrible, horrible breakup with my ex, and, you know, a guy like me's never had a breakup that ever mattered. When I'm done with a bitch or she's done with me and we don't want to fuck no more, you just don't talk. But for all you guys out there that know when you have kids, it's a completely different ball game, because it's always in your head. You want to do what's best for the family. Coming from a guy like myself from a single parent family, I told myself I would never do that to my kids, and you know, I got in that situation. But fast forward at 6 months, going back on TV with a new reality show, making a feature film motion picture with the #1 producers, the #1 writers, and the #1 actors. Like I said, guys, you just got to keep your fucking feet on the ground. You got to keep grinding. You don't take no for an answer, and I'm living proof that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. We love you. On behalf of VIP Sports and myself, let's have a beautiful weekend. Let's have a beautiful Super Bowl. And like I said, make sure the players aren't the only ones to get paid this season. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
We love you.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. We play with big cash and we blowing money fast. Riding in a plush Benz trunk full of money bags. I need a G for every light bulb on the Vegas Strip. Naked bitches in my mansion dancing to some player shit. Made a grip on the grind, but I started out with nothing. Dealt me a bad hand, but I still won bluffing. I'm Steve Stevens. I make G's when I'm sleeping. Some coward shot me up as they ain't want to see me breathing. Nice try, but my bosses never die. Fresh out the hospital, stitched up, getting high. In the game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. I ain't perfect, I'm a sinner. All about making wages.